Hello, thank you for checking out A1 Math, and today we're looking at part 2 of constructing a geometric sequence given two terms. So let's begin. Okay, so here we've got two terms. The fourth term of a sequence, which is 216, and the sixth term of the sequence, which is 96. And we want to use that in order to find the first term and the common ratio. Okay, so in order to find the common ratio, we're going to plug it into, we're going to use this ace of 4 and ace of 6 and set them equal to each other with the ratio included. And that way we'll just solve for it. So I want to make ace of 6 somehow equal to ace of 4 by multiplying it by the right number of ratios. So if I multiply by 1 r, that's going to make it ace of 5. I need to multiply by 2 r's, so it's going to be r squared. So ace of 4 times r squared is equal to ace of 6. Now I'm going to write in what ace of 6 and ace of 4 is. So ace of 6 is 96. Ace of 4 is 216. And I still have my r squared. All right, now that that's done, what I want to do is get this r squared by itself. And since it's multiply, I got to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So I'm going to divide by 216 on both sides. Okay, now when you divide this in the calculator, you get 0.44444. You want to go ahead and convert that into a fraction. Okay, and when you do, you'll end up with 4/9. So this will cancel out, leaving you with r squared over here, and this simplifies to 4/9. And now I got to take the square root. So I'm going to take the square root so I can get the r by itself here. And then the square root of 4 is going to be 2 over the square root of 9, which is 3. So I've got my common ratio, which is 2/3. So what I need to do is find my first term. So I'm going to plug it into this formula with the common ratio. So this formula in subscript would be ace of n is equal to ace of 1 times the ratio raised to the n minus 1. Now I'm going to plug in everything I know. Okay, so since I could use either one of these. I can use ace of 4 or ace of 6. I'm going to pick ace of 6. It's got the smaller number. I'm going to plug in ace of 6 here. That's going to be equal to ace of 1, which I don't know, times the common ratio, which I do know, 2/3. And this will be raised to 6 minus 1, so I'm using the sixth term. So that's going to give me ace of 6, which I know is 96, is equal to ace of 1, I still don't know, times 2/3, raised to the 5th. All right, now that's going to leave me with 96 is equal to ace of 1. And don't get too caught up with this ace of 1. It's just x. It's just the unknown that we're looking for. So I'm going to do my, this 5 goes for both of these parts, the numerator and the denominator of the fraction. So it's 2 to the 5th and 3 to the 5th. And that's going to get me, 2 to the 5th is going to get me 32. And 3 to the 5th is going to give me 243. Okay, now to solve for this, I want to get this ace of 1 by itself. So I have to multiply by the reciprocal. And do that on both sides. Okay, and on my right side, this will just cancel out, leaving me with ace of one. Okay, first I do 243 times 96. That'll give me 23,328, and all of that'll be over 32. Now I just divide by 32, and I get 729. So my first term, the number we started all of this with is 729. And then what happened is we multiplied by 2 over 3 until we got the right number of terms here. That's how we got ace of 4 and ace of 6. So now I'm going to write the explicit rule for that. So I'm going to plug in everything, these two terms here, the first term and the common ratio. So everything else I'm going to leave alone, and I'm going to rewrite it in subscript form. So it'll be ace of n is equal to the first term, 729, times the common ratio, 3 over 2. And that's multiplied, raised to the n minus 1. And this is your explicit rule formula. So to recap, what you want to do is take the two terms you have and set them equal by multiplying by the right number of ratios that you don't know. Plug in your values, solve for that common ratio. Then next, plug in that one term, or pick either term, plug that in, and plug in your common ratio and solve for the first term. And then finally, write the formula, plugging in with the two values that you just found, the common ratio and the first term. But that is constructing a geometric sequence given two terms. I want to thank you for checking out A1 Math. Have a nice day.